Think about Penn State, when I think about the work that we do, when I think about the budget that we passed, when I think about the work that Representative Takak has done and will continue to do, I think a lot about economic opportunity running through the farmlands of Pennsylvania and the kind of cutting edge research that happens right here at Penn State when it comes to agriculture. That's one of the reasons why when we developed for the first time in nearly 2 decades, the Dean alluded to this earlier, when we developed for the first time in nearly 2 decades an economic development strategy for Pennsylvania, because quite frankly, we had been falling behind. We hadn't been aggressive enough when it comes to competing with other states and other nations. I knew that one of the key pillars of our economic success and economic opportunity had to run right through our farmlands and be specifically centered around agriculture. And so we've built up a real focus in the Department of Agriculture and our Department of Community and Economic Development, working with our partners, our elected officials at the local level and the federal level. We've really developed a focus on ag and making sure that the work that our farmers are doing, the university research that is being done in places like Penn State, play a central role in creating more opportunity across Pennsylvania. That's why we're proud to be the only state with our state-only farm bill. It's why we're there for our farmers in times of need with a special high-path avian influenza fund to get our poultry farmers back up on their feet if they are hit with avian flu. And the research that's being done here at places like Penn State really helps us with that effort. It's why we're investing more in our centers of excellence across Pennsylvania and why we fought so hard together with Representative Takak to create the first ever Ag Innovation Fund centered here in Pennsylvania. And we are the first state in the nation with a dedicated fund just like this. Because here's the thing, when I think about innovation, I don't only think about the life sciences centers in Philadelphia or Pittsburgh, or the sprawling suburban office parks where innovation is occurring. I think about farms and centers like this in rural communities all across Pennsylvania. The reason I'm saying this is innovation plays just as important of a role in our skyscrapers as it does in our farmlands. And we need to treat both areas with the same level of respect and investment, and we are doing that now in Pennsylvania, thanks to Representative Takak's bill and the work that's being done in the Department of Agriculture. Look, this is not new to our work. We've been focused for a long time on alternative fuel tractors and methane digesters, or the kind of robotic milkers that you have here. That work has been going on, but it hasn't been adequately supported at the state level until now, until we are now able to put a dedicated funding source in place. I want you to know that those $10 million, the $10 million in grant funding, will begin going out into our communities, into our farmlands, into research centers like this over the course, beginning in 2 weeks. The application period will open and these dollars will be driven out. I know sometimes government can move slow, but y'all know we focus our efforts around 3 letters, GSD. We focus on getting stuff done here in Pennsylvania. And part of getting stuff done is moving quickly and getting it out there and moving at the speed of our farmers and our businesses. And so we're really proud of the fact that that $10 million isn't just conceptual, isn't just something down the road, but is something that we're going to get out into our farmland beginning later this month.